Okay, YouTubers, I'm back. I'm back on just to talk about how I lost weight. Now, from the video before this one, as you can see, I'm still in the same atmosphere. Um, I also wanted to touch on the reason why I have these um, dark circles around my eyes. To me, it's been a mystery. I don't understand it. At one point in time, I was having trouble with my blood, like as far as iron, low iron. Lately, going to back and forth to the doctor. They've been saying pretty much that it's been very good. So that's a plus. Um, but had been trying to figure it out. Um, it's sorry for me saying so I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. I'm not one of the ones that come on and you know take two and record over again and all that kind of stuff. This is just a raw, uncut type of thing. So if I say please forgive me because I know that sounds kind of weird. It's like a little overkill. But I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. Sometimes I normally would write some things down and talk about it, but I just want to be a natural because when it comes to talking about your body and like herbs and nutrition and different things like that of that nature, I can pretty much go for it. So when I was on the other video talking to you all, it dawned on me about my the the circles around my eyes, and I'm thinking I pretty much even when I was younger coming up, I believe I had circles around my eyes then, and believing that it's from allergies as well because I used to actually have to wear concealer back in those times as well. So I'm thinking, at one point in time, I wasn't getting enough rest for a good while. I was not. Um, I am catching up on rest and whatnot now, and I'm thinking that me catching up on rest, it is my eyes are changing some, but not very much, very little. So I've come to the conclusion though that it must be allergies because allergies do react that way. I have siblings, and they have allergies as well, and their eyes were, you know, stayed pretty much dark around the underneath their eyes as well. They had dark circles and all too. So, and they had allergies, and they had them pretty bad. Now, at one point in time in my life, when I was younger, a teenager, I did have them pretty bad before I was able to start, taking something for it. At the moment, I don't take anything anymore, and of course, I refuse to unless it's Benadryl at different times as needed. I was once on an allergy med, and it was called Zyrtec, and the Zyrtec had me so dependent on it. Like if I didn't take it and I skipped a day or two, I could definitely feel it, and it would really come back on me, and it would cause me to get so sick, and I would feel nauseated and want to puke and all. So, and I would feel just out of it. I would just have to just sick. I just felt so sick, and I would just have to chill out and lay for a while until it subsided. And that was a terrible feeling, but God healed me one day through a prophetess, and she prayed over the YouTube live. She was live, and it was such a blessing. And I came completely off of it because I was so tired one time. And this, of course, is a testimony as well. I can see that turning out to be that way. But I was so tired because I was tired of feeling the way I was feeling, that nauseated, sick feeling, you know. So I just wanted to say that as far as my the circles around my eyes. So if any of you have an issue like that and your iron is fine, and even if you don't know what's going on, go and check your iron first, because your iron first a lot of times can cause this dark circles around your eyes. But so even if you do that and it's not that, then it could very well be allergies. So I just wanted to throw that in there really, really quick about the dark circles around my eye, and that tying into allergies and all. So um, that's one thing I wanted to talk about. The second thing I wanted to talk about is weight loss. How I lost weight. Now I've never been a big person. Not saying there's anything wrong with big people, because I love to be thick. That's what I'm trying to be. Again, is thick. And I once was thick at one time. So, um, I guess it's gonna be like a twofold type of thing, because I lost weight after I got off of the birth control patch. The control patch was really doing something to my system, my body, as I was getting off of it, or after I literally got off of it. Now, to back up a little bit, I want to say that's when I was sick. I was told before, and I've known other people for it to happen to them as well, that birth controls do allow you to gain weight and keep your weight on, and that's what was going on with me. I was going from one birth control to the other. I did the Depo shot, and I did that twice after having my fourth child, I should say, because I've had 5 children, 3 girls, and I mean 2 girls and 3 boys. So like when my fourth child rather, excuse me, I got off of the birth control. No, I not got off of the birth control. I'm sorry, I'm going ahead of myself because I'm thinking of other things. After having that fourth child, I got on Depo shot, and because I wanted to try it, and of course I wanted to, gain weight again, and that was the quickest way to gain weight. So I was told, and I had heard about. So I did that, and I got on the birth control Depo shot. That kind of triggered my limbs, which I've also heard it would do. It would kind of make your limbs and whatnot faulty, your bones weak, and that's what it was doing. So I literally had to get off of that, and from that I got onto the patch. Patch worked very well, I thought, for a long time. Now I was told I could only stay on it for 5 years. So I did stay on it for 5 years. That's when my fourth child came. When the doctor had told me before my fourth child came that I had to literally get off of the birth control for a while, the birth control patch for a while, because I've been on it for too long. Said 5 years is your max, right? So I did that. When I did that, before my fourth child came, that's when my fourth child came, when I got off of that birth control patch. I did that, but then after I had him, I got back on the birth control. Because there again, I wanted to stay thick. It helped me to stay thick, and it helped me to continuously maintain my weight. But I'm telling you, birth control is not really good and safe for anyone's body, especially for a certain amount of time. Anything synthetic, because our bodies are not synthetic, our bodies are natural. So if you're putting something in your body that's contrary to what your body, is, the substance of your body is, we're bound to have some type of problems within our body. So I stayed on it up until I believe it was um, 2019. I started having issues with my cycle. My cycle would come on heavy, heavy. Um, I had to talk to the Lord. I said, Lord, look, I almost feel like the one with the issue of blood because it was just ridiculous. Now, mind you, when I was younger, I had issues with my cycle anyway, as well as my sister. And, I would be in the bed, down in the bed with cramps, and I would just pop pills, consistently. That was when I was younger. But as I was older, I never really took anything. I didn't really want to take anything. That's not my forte. I would rather not do that. I would go the natural way though, the herb way. I would do the fenugreek and different things of that nature. Um, but the patch really threw my body off. Literally, as I was going through this situation, and I went through this situation for a few months, just losing blood basically. And finally, I decided. I said, I can't take no more. I've got to get off of this thing because if I didn't get off of it, and I knew my body, if I didn't get off of it, which was common sense, if I didn't get off the patch at that time, my body was not going to be able to regulate itself and reset itself back again. That's what I needed to do. No one told me that, but I just knew this. And I knew I had to get off of it just for my body to reset itself back to normal again. Um, so that I could have a regular menstrual, and all that. And that's what I did. I had to do that. But it took some time. It took some time. It took some time. It took some months at a time. But the Lord carried me through it. It was a terrible thing that I had to deal with though, um, because it was so heavy. I was being so heavy. So after I got off the patch though, it regulated right. Sometimes my cycle would come on. Sometimes it wouldn't. I was so glad that it didn't. I prayed that it didn't come on for a good while. It just stopped completely. And I asked God, I said, please, I don't even want it to come on. I said, because you know how I get. I get those symptoms and I get feeling bad. Crampy sometimes. It's real hard. Sometimes it's not. And God actually honored that. I didn't get any more periods for a good while. And of course, I was feeling like constantly. So at different times, I was going through the change. Um, but when I got off that patch, and my period started doing what it was doing, it was regulating back to normal, whatever. Um, but that's when I started losing weight, and I was losing weight gradually, and then sometimes, I wasn't all that hungry, but I'm thinking that birth control patch literally messed my body up. I have a sister that used to be on the birth control. She used to try almost a lot of birth control, and she said she could not do it. It completely messed her body up. It just threw her pH balance, everything off. So I guess I was just another one, but I'm thinking maybe I stayed on it overly too long because I would double up on it. I would stay on it so much and I would keep the patch on. See, because the patch, you can put the patch on and you have to keep the patch on for a certain amount of days. Then the weekend, you would have to take it off and relieve yourself so that your cycle could actually come on. So what I was doing, and I believe I was doing it to myself, I'm not going to really actually put it on the birth control patch, but birth control patches are strong and they can be, in birth control period, is strong and it can do damage to your body. But I think I'm the one that caused the issue because I continuously kept that patch on over the time that it was supposed to be on. And I did not relieve myself and take that patch off, so that my body could um, release the flow of, you know, my period the way it needed to flow. So basically, that's what happened. Amongst the time I was working as well, and between those times of that happening, I was working, and I ate something one night from some type of restaurant. I won't even say where that was at, but the type of food, and of course I was feeling bad. I guess not really feeling bad, but I was on the low because of my cycle. I believe it was at that time. Um, but I ate something, and as I was eating it, it literally made me sick. I would run to the bathroom, and I mean, I kept running to the bathroom. Like, I mean, this was days and weeks at a time after whatever it was I ate. So I don't know if I got food poisoning from whatever it was I ate. It stopped me from working. I couldn't work anymore. It was the last day um, that I could not miss, but I couldn't help it. It was like something that they had, some type of rule that they had at the job, where is as if you were to miss that last day or whatever, or a certain day, um, I guess for a certain time span that was, then you're out. And that's what had happened to me. I was out, and there was nothing I could do because I was totally under. I could not go to work like that, having to run back and forth to the bathroom. And I mean, I was just running. And I mean, not just running, literally running to the bathroom. I'm talking about when I'm on the bathroom, everything was coming out running that way. And that was causing me to lose weight even more, even after that patch ordeal thing was going on. So it was like one thing after the other, and my weight just started going down. Just started going down, started going down, started going down. It was wild. I couldn't believe it. And before that, it was an issue that I was having where they were giving me some type of injections and whatnot. And it was due to my GI tract, but I stopped taking that as well. I had to have another talk to the Lord, and because I wanted to get off of that stuff, period. And I did that, but throughout all of that, and then whatever it was that I ate after that, that was it. My weight just shot down just like that. So I was like one, I think I was like in the 120, at least 120 something at that time. My weight was, and yeah, that's what happened. It was a crazy roller coaster ride, for real, downhill. Not mean downhill. So it's been a kind of a struggle for me to keep my weight on, and it's been a long time coming, and I'm still trying to keep my weight up as far as eating the way I need to eat, because that's another thing, and I almost forgot that. I know that the video is 18 minutes in, but this is a part of it that goes to it. I was eating so healthy that the doctor told me, and I have a lady doctor, and she's very, very good, very good. I love her, and she believes in the natural uh, herbs and things, because a lot of doctors don't believe in that, but I know she's one of them that did. And so I mean, I really loved her when I knew she was going for what I was going for. So, but she literally told me when she saw me the day that I went for my checkup and my appointment, she said, "I applaud you for eating healthy." She said, "But right now, you got to stop, because if you don't stop," she said, "I'm looking at your bones and everything in your face. You can't do this to yourself." She said. So you think about whatever it was that she was literally trying to say to me. She said, "But you have got to eat." She said, "Eat, eat, eat, eat." She said, "You can't eat healthy like that anymore." The health thing was not doing me any good, you guys. I'm telling you, I am a health freak when it comes to, I mean, when it comes to eating, um, for my own health. And my kids would always tell me all the time too. Say, "Mom, you're eating seeds and whatnot. You need more than seeds." So that's another thing. I was eating so healthy, but I was eating too healthy. And I guess there is a thing where you can eat too healthy, especially if you're small like I am. And I wasn't getting enough protein, and by me eating, I definitely wasn't getting enough calories. So, um, the calorie intake was the main thing for me. I definitely know, and I know protein was too at that time because I wasn't getting enough of it. But I gotta end this video now, and you guys stay tuned for another video. Thanks for watching.